not fun. We don't even have a gorilla out now.
I don't like it anymore.
Where is it? Where'd the gorilla go?
Behind the TV.
Why is it behind the TV? It's supposed to be
Because I don't
behind
like
the
to look
couch.
at it.
You don't want to look at the gorilla?
I don't like to look at it.
You ain't. Okay, I'm the funny one.
Chappelle show.
You wouldn't even know what Chappelle's show is if it weren't for me.
I would have found out at some point.
Nope. No.
Chappelle
You wouldn't have ever watched it. That's for damn sure.
You don't know that.
I do know that. I know that because you don't watch shows. It's up to me to force it on you. Then you eventually like it.
I used to watch shows.
No, that's not true.
Let's do a vote. Ashley is the best. Vote yes. Andrew is the worst. Vote. I didn't think this through. Vote no.
Let's see. We got one person in. What's up, guys? Ooh, I can see who's in here. No. That's participant. I don't know what that does.
I thought participants is like if I'm on there and I'm like a moderator.
Oh, I can put a pop out chat. That's pretty cool. Yes, I think that is what it is. There's a polls. Okay, create a poll.
Quick, someone's back. We need to be interesting.
Let me clean the camera. We should really hook up my actual camera to the thing. What's up, guys? Who we got in here? All right. What did you want to ask? Who's the funny one?
Ashley's the best. Vote yes. Andrew's the worst. Vote no. So either way, it's good for me.
No, I'm the only one who gets to create polls like that. What's up, Carl?
Which Carl is that?
The asshole one.
Who is that?
The one at the range.
Oh, hi, Carl. I knew by the grant the asshole. And I think Carl's very nice.
Carl just pretends to be nice. What's up, Casey? I am so excited for Saturday, man. I've been sewing all day, and it is terrible. I cannot wait to get back to the range. Got a class Friday, pretty easy going one. Then definitely looking forward to Saturday.
Check this
We
out.
did a
Like what? Chappelle show.
I changed up some stuff on Carry Pistol 1, typed it out, and last time I ran it went really smooth. Make sure bring other gats that you want to shoot that day too. 6 total, right on. Looking forward to it, man. I'm literally just doing Carry Pistol 1 this month. Hello, baby. Hi. And I got that Magpul stock for the 870. Easiest thing in the world to install, number one. Not that shotgun stocks are super hard to install, but the fact that you just put the damn bolt in and put a piece of rubber on, love it. It is the perfect size too. I haven't shot it yet, but just messing with it, I'm very happy with it. Scarlett, how you feeling, baby? You feeling better? I love you.
She should feel good after
So
a 4-hour
freaking
nap.
cute. So cute. Was that 4 hours? We just had Mexican food. She looks like Casper in that.
It's a size. She feels like a stuffed animal.
I gotta make sure I remember. I got some pieces of your son's TIE fighter in my garage. I think some of it fell apart, so I gotta remember to bring that. Okay, what is everyone's favorite comedy show? I just watched all of Chappelle's show with her. I hadn't seen it before. Let me see. Oh, did she fart on mommy? Did you fart on mommy? Yeah. Did your sister teach you that? You're like, whoa, there's one of me in that thing. I love you, little baby. So I had one of my students, friend of mine, Chris, who, Casey, you met him. He went and took Jedi's class, and he was walking me through some of his drills. I forget which one of them. I shot. We actually did some timer stuff. I shot one of them pretty good. I'm not sure if it was like one of his like black belt level things. It wasn't the fast drill. It was a different one. But one of them I shot pretty damn good. I was pretty pleased to see that. But trying out his grip on the pistol, the way he actually teaches it, and the draw stroke, which he wants people to show him, but pretty interesting. He goes both thumbs up, and as you're pressing out this pinky, well, both pinkies. Can you stop trying to bite me while I explain grip?
Do you want me to hold her?
Sure. But basically, as you're pressing out, you get your thumbs up, then your pinkies pull in on the gun, and then you twist up right there, and then keeping your elbows bent. One cool thing that Chris was explaining that he got from the classes, like I always show people you're stronger right here than when the gun's out here, and that's why we draw up right here and then press out. But they kind of like their full extension is kind of out here, and they keep their elbows bent. And we were doing, shooting and trying out that stuff, and the elbows thing feels weird for me. I can see how it could be good. But trying out his grip, it's pretty cool. And yeah, I don't know. It was fun. Learn some cool stuff. I like to see the actual method Jedi uses, and not just my interpretation from his videos, but from someone who was actually in his class. So that was fun. And we went through like 400 rounds in like 2 or 3 hours. So it was a lot of shooting. My fucking hands were wore out at the end of it. And that was just the 9mm, not even the 22 I shot after that and during it on the G44. What is up, Everett? How you doing, man? Y'all, the Mexican restaurants around you guys, they have Taco Tuesday. Is it like everywhere that does it? Well, hello, baby. We just had tacos from our local place. Pretty damn good. And I still have Coronas from the party we had, so I'm having one. But I already feel hungover for it, or from it, rather. Baby. Hi. She's so sweet. Who else we got in here? What you guys doing? Bugs Bunny classical music. What is he talking about, Bugs Bunny music?
Because Scarlett looks like a little stuffed animal.
Oh. We're doing good, man. Good to have you here.
I look like a bum. Bill Gates is in
Bill
here.
Gates is in here.
Oh, no.
Shit, hide the baby. Yeah, they have Taco Tuesday. Okay, all right. Like every Mexican restaurant, 'cause where we lived before, we had a Coyote Rojo, and they would do Taco Tuesday. Theirs was pretty damn good. I liked it. The one here, I think I don't know. How much were the tacos at the other place?
I don't know, but I like anything.
You're like,
a lot of food for cheap.
You're like, I don't ever pay for tacos. Why would I know?
Yeah.
Bill Gates. Oh, yep. What's up, Perez? Brian Perez, sorry. Casey. Hey, Bill, buy Andrew a new range. Yeah, buy me a new range. Why? What the fuck, man? Come on. It's nighttime and I should be shooting with flashlights and night vision. But I can't because you have not bought me a new range. And it's making Casey very upset. Bill said, I wish I could. Well, Bill Gates just bought all the biggest farmland. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I wonder if they saw that in the video.
Ugh.
Let us know if you just saw the baby puke all over me.
Yeah. Scott, if you could not make our couch smell like
There's
cheese,
wipes
that
under the
would be
table right there.
fantastic. Thank you. Cool. And I can feel the warmth against my pants, which I need to buy new pants.
You didn't even get puked out. I got puked out.
I ripped these pants today. These are like brand new too.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I trimmed my mustache and I feel like I look a little bit Amish right now. Thank God I'm not the idiot Bill Gates. Is your name actually Bill Gates though? That'd be pretty crazy. That would be really crazy if like Microsoft Bill Gates was watching us. Like just coming in like, what's up guys? I don't like the real Bill Gates. Or the other Bill Gates, rather. I guess you are a real Bill Gates. That's his real name. Are you going to be at the class on Saturday? Are you friends with Casey and them? Or Casey, Andrew, have you made any handouts for your class? They're not complete, but I am working on them. In fact, actually, I think since I'm caught up, I'm caught up with my sewing for right now without starting my other project. I mean, I got more shit I should do, but my orders are fulfilled. All orders are fulfilled right now. Okay. Everything is custom made to the order right now. All orders are fulfilled. So if you want to buy shit and put me back behind, do it now. You'll be at the top of the list if you're watching this. But I want to try to finish that handout like tomorrow. Are you coming to class Saturday? Are you one of Casey's friends, or where do you live? Where are you at? If you're not. Well, we're out in Florida. We train in Leesburg, Florida, which is an hour north of Orlando and about an hour and a half from Tampa, or 2 hours. No, hour north of Orlando, though. Oh, he's in Alabama. He's an Alabama man. Have you ever seen the South Park commercial they made for the Alabama man action figure? If you haven't, you should check it out. I liked Alabama. I went there. Well, I've been there a few times, but I spent a couple of days there once. It was nice.
When did you go to Alabama?
I was born in Hawaii and grew up in, but I scare Yankees out of Florida, so I'm not that bad. Roll Tide. Is that an actual saying there in Alabama?
It's for the football team.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't fucking know.
Even I know that.
I don't watch football.
I don't watch football either, but I know that.
I just know it from the one fucking commercial, or not commercial, sorry. The YouTube shorts. I forget what the name is, but he always does different skits about restaurants. He has a redneck couple, and they get all pissed off at the waiter, and then the manager, who's a redneck, comes in, calms them down, and they all go, "Roll Tide, Roll Tide."
Yeah, because of their football.
How do I say this name? What is that? San RBX.
Combat MMA. I think he's advertising.
You do MMA? Right on. Hey, no Spanish. I can't read that. I don't watch football either. That's like I didn't even realize it was the Super Bowl until I was listening to podcasts today and they were talking about it. Bill Gates does not watch pro ball, just college.
It's college.
I suppose.
Football. Yes, yeah, I knew that. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I know it because my brother Michael used to watch Alabama play all the time.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
I am.
They're supposed to be a pretty good team, from what I've heard. Yep, he likes college ball. Right on. That's not Spanish, LOL. Abanis. I don't know how to freaking say that. Everything you write confuses me, including your name. San RBX. What is that? What is that? I might need to drink water. I feel hungover from like one beer, although it's Corona. So, yeah, it's funny. I like stopped giving a shit about. Well, I mean, I don't even think I ever really liked watching football when I was a kid. I liked playing football, but I don't know. My dad yelled at me to get him beers constantly at his house. And they were watching the game, but eventually they would let me play video games on his cool gaming PC. So I enjoyed that, but I don't think I ever really cared about watching football either. You know, the worst thing in the world is, though, is going to a baseball game. You want to make it more boring? Do it with your grandparents. Yep, he's probably a Fed. I agree. By the way, Casey, I need to make you a moderator. You and Everett, if you'd like. Ashley's supposed to be moderating, but she's off doing other stuff.
That noise with me.
Stop making that noise. No one wants to hear that shit.
Just hear it for 1 second. I was going to show you. It's a baby mushroom.
You excited to take the fight, Casey? I'm pretty stoked about that. I was just thinking about it. I was like, shit, dude, I get to do a little like building clearing. That's like a class I looked at a long time ago. I was like, man, that'd be really cool to take someday. And now I'm like about to fucking take it. I'm real excited about that.
If you move the camera down.
Okay. Thanks. And I was like, I'm not gonna buy myself a surefire stiletto. You don't need to spend the money. Like I'm saying that. I'm like, you got plenty of flashlights, but then I was like, man, I've spent so much on other shit. I think I earned a stiletto, so I think I'm gonna buy one. Should we get the Stiletto Pro or the regular stiletto? I like the regular stiletto.
Don't
honestly.
I have a stiletto?
Yeah, you have the regular one. BCGL 1200. Andrew, looking forward to Saturday's class. I am looking forward to it too, man. I assume you're a man, at least. We've only had like 3 girls watch our show ever, our channel in total. Casey, yes, I'm purposely not watching reviews on it so I can go into it with no preconceived notions. That's great. Also, you should consider finding a thing to do in between scenarios. So, for instance, Lewis talked about how he would just juggle in between scenarios. The thing that makes the class really hard is sitting there and thinking
stressed
about
out the entire day.
God, it is the most stressful day of your life. Yeah, you just want to get each scenario over with. You just want to like go in and just be like, all right, let's do this, because you're sitting there waiting and you're like, what's going to happen in the next one? What's going to happen? And then you start doing weird coping mechanisms and shit.
I was like crying.
Like Jaeger even said, someone was like, you should do a week-long force on force thing. And he was like, I don't know if you can handle that, you know?
Yeah.
And you'll be exhausted. You only like do a scenario for like 5 minutes at a time, but you'll be fucking exhausted after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing too, is like you do basically sit there and you're only like in class moving like less than an hour out of the day. And it's for small increments of time, but you're exhausted at the end of the day. Bill Gates, how much are your classes? They're though the prices are on the website. They might be going up here shortly. There's private training rates, but then I'd want you to go to the scheduled class. I encourage everyone to do that. And the scheduled classes are 1 day, 8 hours, $200 right now. Right now. And literally like next month, that could be going up. Because I got stuff happening with range fees that I have to pay. So I think that's Brian. That's what Everett said, talking about the BCGL dude. BCGL, are you Brian from Casey? Bill Gates, what do classes cover? So again, I would refer you to look at the website, but like, all right, carry pistol 1, people always go like, oh, I want to skip that. Permit, that's a big one. Permit, in fact, it's barely about the permit. In fact, about telling people you have to have your permit before you come to class, because it's a free background check for me to have done on new students. But you're drawing out of the holster. You learn use of force safety, and then also we're drawing out of the holster. Reloads, malfunctions, get that shit over with real quick. Then we're doing a lot of movement, verbal commands, shooting from cover, lots of contact shots. Carry pistol 1, we work on interaction with police and 911 calls, which Casey, that's going to be really good for you going into the fight. That'll be a good thing for you to pay attention to. Because that's something that like we saw when we took the fight, is people struggle with that a lot. Like people say some crazy shit, and that's not good because that can incriminate yourself. Then Rifleman 1 is all close distance gunfighting with a rifle. Think about fighting inside your house. What kind of stuff would you need to know how to do? And then what are the basic skills? It's a lot less about shooting accurately. Like that's important. But the martial gun handling is in handling your gun the way you would in a gunfight. Consistent draw strokes, up drills, shit like that. That's what it's all about. It's all gunfight oriented stuff. Like I don't have timers in any of my classes right now. We do get you shooting pretty fast, and we do push accuracy. Like carry pistol 2 will shoot pistols out to 100 yards and further if we can. All right. And then Everett said, yeah, that's Brian. Bill Gates, what do they cover? Or talked about that. Thumbs up, right on. How to Dave. Next month, we may be real world if things keep going crazy. Yep. David Huffman, do you EDC trauma medical equipment? Yeah, 2 tourniquets usually. I should probably carry more. I think if I were to add something to it, gloves and quick clot, which I should just not be lazy and I should carry that stuff too. But 2 tourniquets, and they're for my priorities, which would mean my family number 1, and then my alumni. And then children after that.
I carry more, but I have a backpack everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I work with kids.
Yeah, I always have a backpack with like full trauma shit in my vehicle, or like if I'm at the gym or at the range, that's always on me. I just don't always walk into like Walmart with it, but whenever I'm with Ashley and we're all together, I'm lots of times carrying her backpack for her, which does have full medical in it. But if it's just me, 2 tourniquets. I'll have a let me see if I'm in view. So like right here, got a Recon medical tourniquet right there, which is like a cat. I like the way Recon made theirs better though. And then I've always got a rats on me also. So one of each. Rats are good for little people and animals. Then the Recon, like a windlass style, is always easier to apply to someone else. It's an easier one to put on someone else. But the nice thing about the rats is it gets down to a nice small package. Of course, wearing it on your ankle like I am with the Recon is not bad at all. Like as long as it's on there correctly, you don't even notice it. What about you, David? Do you EDC trauma medical equipment? Casey said you need to do a video on your tourniquet on your ankle. Okay. Yeah, that would be a good, easy video. And I think so that idea came from Coyote Mindset. Kevin, he used to be with Recon Medical. I think he has a video on it, but I'd love to do it too. It's pretty simple, really. Let's see, get it in view. All right, so I'm gonna change this down a little bit. Bam. Okay. So you put it on, have it so the red is facing towards you, as if so the tail end is facing towards your inside. Okay, and give it about 6 inches right there. Take this part, and you got the scratchy part right here. Hold it kind of against your leg, and then wrap it around against itself, and then boom, it's on there. You just take that tail end and you wrap that around and secure it down. And literally just try it a few times, fuck with it, and you'll pretty much figure it out. If you walk around with it and it's falling off, you could try just doing it tighter again. And the nice thing with that too is that if you need to apply a tourniquet to your leg, it's on there already. So all you have to do is open it up and pull it up. Man, I want a cigarette so fucking bad.
No. No, you don't.
I really do. I've been wanting one. What? Casey said, I will try that. I usually put a rats on my ankle. How do you do that? Like I've done it. I hated putting it on there. Baby, how did you used to do that, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done it in so long. I did it when I worked at the daycare.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't remember how I did it because I haven't done it in like 2 years.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out like a good way to wrap it on there, but everything I did, it didn't really, I don't know, it didn't really make sense on how I was doing it.
I think I just wrapped it around a bunch of times and then put it in the thing. So if I did need to use it, it would probably be a pain to undo. But I mean, I had it on me, so.
Yeah, the only way, because I've tried carrying a rats in my belt. I've tried it on my ankle. Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is you can get like 2 of them on your ankle. It's just it's weird and it's not very neat with the way I was doing it. So I like just putting them in the staged way that they ship, like this. And the only thing I do is I add a little knot at the end too. Make sure you like pull that tight with pliers, otherwise it comes undone pretty easy. But yeah, I just keep it in the way that they come shipped. And for people who are going to be like, oh, the rats is trash and blah, blah, blah. No, it's pretty good. The soft tea is trash. I mean, yeah, it saved a lot of lives, but try putting that on yourself and try doing it without staring at it as you put it on. Try keeping your head up. It is a piece of shit. Stupid design. But yeah, these work. Most of the videos you see where people are putting these on and talking shit about it. Like if you actually know how to apply it, you'll see they're actually doing it wrong. Like big gaps, pulling it the wrong way. Yeah, lots of weird stuff. Not to say that those people suck and don't listen to them. Like they probably know some good shit, but whenever people say that this is trash, they're just on a bandwagon. That's all it is. David, Cat T, compressed gauze, H&H vented chest seal, an NVA, and a SWAT T, Leatherman, Raptor, and smelling salts all on my ankle. Right on. Are you using the Rikers or are you using the Warrior Poet or whose ankle med kit? Everett, I could use a cigarette too. Yeah, I know, man. I was at the range the other day doing a class, and like towards the end, I was like, "Fuck, I want a cigarette so goddamn bad." I'm at the point now where cigarettes smell way different than they used to me. I've done good. Like I think like 3 weeks without one.
I love you.
You're stressing me out. Knock it off.
No, it's so nice.
Yeah, I love you. David. But if I fall in a pond, it will drown me. Nah, I think you'll be fine. I will show you it right on. Oh, it's Valentine's Day, guys. Did you all do anything cool? Do you have any awesome gifts you got your ladies? I got her socks. Show your socks.
That was so quick. If I accidentally kicked you in the face, that'd be really funny for the live.
That wouldn't that be funny to kick me in the face?
No, that would have been funny for the live stream.
Not if I have to kick you back.
Okay, act like I kicked
just
you.
to show dominance. Oh, okay.
Act like I hit you.
No, you gotta do it faster.
I'm scared I'm gonna accidentally kick you.
Oh.
That was bad. Go to the left when I hit you. Okay, go to the left. See, I did it.
Right now, that one news guy is gonna be like, "This ISIS propaganda where he beats women and smells their feet." Wilderness Medical. Okay, I haven't seen that one. They taste terrible, but I can readjust on the fly. Wait, what? Are you talking about cigarettes? What are you talking about? What's he talking about?
He's talking about cigarettes. I think he doesn't smoke regularly, does he? Like all the time, I guess.
Oh. Tactical Wilderness Tactical. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I know that brand. I think they make some good shit. Valentine's was tiring. Yeah, buddy.
What do you mean, yeah, buddy?
It was tiring.
How do you know that's what he means?
The colostomy bag is back. Oh, shit. Hey, man, how's it going?
Quick, turn off the TV.
Huh?
Quick, turn off the TV.
Yeah, turn off the TV. Yeah, cigarettes. Yep. Hey, sweetheart, we're trying to do a live stream. All right. You've been pissing on us and crying all day. I need you to stop. All right. Love you.
You want your book? You can have a book.
Baby, just think in a year she's gonna be over a year old.
She's not allowed to.
That is exactly what I mean.
Oh no! You see,
yeah, buddy, get it.
You see how we're so different? Because when I read it, I was like, "Oh, they must have gone to the beach or something."
My boy's getting it. I said you got it. I got Ashley. The sauce, chocolate, and some fucking kitchen knives. Which for us is kind of a big deal because we're cheap motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And
I got Andrew a gym membership for a year.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I did that today because it was buy one, get one free.
That's her way of being like, you're a fat fuck, Andrew. Fix yourself.
No, that's my way of jumping on any. If I think something's a deal, I'm like, I have to do it.
No, that was a good deal because it was a buy one, get one. So she bought a year, and it was on my card before. So that's even cooler because now it's like I don't have that payment. But it was buy 1 year, and you give someone else a year for free. So.
Yep. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you, my love. Maybe he was tired at the beach. I don't think so. That's not what was happening.
That's what I imagined right away.
That's good. She is in a redhead.
Wait, I don't get it.
They're feisty.
I could be feisty.
Not like redhead feisty. You're like German feisty. That's like angry. That's different.
Oh wow.
This is, you know what? When Ashley gets mad, this is what she does. She goes.
That's because I feel the anger like run through my arms.
Which isn't a normal thing. I've got German in me, but I don't feel it in my bones. Actually, you'll describe it. One time she got so pissed off, she was doing this, and the lights started dimming. Jason Wall, I appreciate your vids. Because of you, I'm not getting a 300 blackout, but a Z-Pap AK. Can't thank you enough. Now just need to find the Z-Pap. LOL. Right on, man.
Doesn't that make your like 10 haters worth it for that?
Oh no, I can't appreciate. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that because I like consistently get people commenting on the 300 blackout video. They're all pissed off. In fact, let me see. I'll pull up my last comment. It's funny. It's like you get waves of kind of like the same comments, and I don't know how that happens. If it's like people who are into the same thing, so they're programmed to think the same way, find your video at the same time, and they end up commenting the same shit. Like if that's what actually happens, or if it's like some shit I can't explain. But I don't know. It's just weird. You'll get waves of people. But this guy was something I got more of a wave of people saying I'm a Democrat earlier. But this guy said, so you don't want Americans to use full extent of their Second Amendment rights to own a silencer because you don't think it's necessary. And that's your justification for why this round sucks. What a liberal. And for the record, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I think you should be able to own fucking anything. Anything. Like, when people are like, oh, you think that just anyone should be able to buy a machine gun? Yes. Oh, you think I should be able to own a rocket launcher? Yes. You think I should be able to own heat-seeking missiles? Yes. You think people should be able to own an atomic bomb? Fuck you. Yes. Anything. Right now, only criminals own atomic bombs anyways. So whatever. Why not? But yeah, very cool. You're getting a Z-Pap. M92 or M70. Which one do you want? Don't get the 5.56 one. Those are gay. It is gay. Like that'd be. It's a terrible financial move too when you go to buy magazines. If you're in Florida, you should hit up Cabra Arms because my boy there's got a badass M92 with like the best brace I've seen for an AK and a fucking 4-piece flash hider. I think it's an American-made flash hider, but it'll still be a good one. You just need to throw a rail, red dot, light, one of my slings, and it's all set. Or 2 of my slings if you want.
2 slings.
Cost me a bag. And Jason, yeah, man, 300 is cool, but I have enough mags to get them mixed up. Honestly, I would never suppress. So what's the point? Yeah. Yeah. If you're not going to throw a silencer on the 300 blackout, you should just have an AK or the funny thing too is lots of people are like, well, they're like, I hunt with it, you asshole. Guns aren't just for fighting or the end of the world. And I'm like, well, why don't you hunt with a 308? Besides, if you're just hunting with it, fucking AK or SKS or something. Or there's even bolt guns in 7.62 by 3.9. But whatever. All right, M92, right on. Yeah, dude. The M92 is no shit my favorite AK. Like for the money. I don't even know if I got to shoot a rifle dynamics. Those would probably be better, of course, because they're tuned super nice. And then one of my buddies, Nomar, hopefully he'll stop by and see SKC in Everett because he goes to that range too. But he's been training tactical response since like 2005. Like he's been training with them since the time when they were teaching administrative gun handling shit, like that fucking old. But he has the Occam Defense AK, which is pretty fucking pretty dope. It's literally got rocket science engineering in it. But for the money, M92 or he's a Z-Pack all day. Super sweet guns. And I just threw a Hollow Sun on mine. Oh, and if you're getting that M92, I wouldn't. For myself, I would say don't put a red dot on the dust cover. I lost 0 when I did that. Not saying it's not ever going to work or anything like that. It doesn't structurally make sense to put a red dot on that particular dust cover. So I've got mine on the rail. Cost me bag. LL only shot 1 deer once, but it was with a Mosin, and it worked just as good as my friend's 7mm. We were only 40 yards away anyways. Right on, man. That's a funny thing too is like when I worked at the gun store and people are like, I'm going deer hunting, I need a rifle. And they're looking at like super long distance, high power scopes and shit. I'm like, and they'd be like talking about what they want and what they're looking for. And eventually I'd be like, hey, how far are you shooting? And they'd be like, so the shot's like 150 yards. I'm like, okay, yeah, you don't need that much long range shit to shoot 150 yards with a bolt gun. One of my buddies, he wanted, since he was, a super great shooter in the Marine Corps and shit, he was on, he went to compete among the entire Marine Corps for the shooting teams or whatever. He wanted a super awesome gun for when he went hunting, and he got a Ruger Precision, which is basically a big, like 15-pound rifle plus adding the scope, super long barrel. Like it's something that should be put on a bench, not lugged around in the woods. But he got that just to impress people. He literally said he wanted a gun that would impress people. But the reality is, it's like probably a lot of the fucking guns that you see that come with a scope, probably a shitty scope, shitty mount and everything, but it'd probably be just fine for going hunting. And then, damn, I would like to pick his brain. I don't know who he's talking about, who Casey's talking about. Cost me bag, still cheaper than 300 blackout. Everything's cheaper than 300 blackout. Jason Wall taking off on a flight. We'll look to catch you stream soon. Continue to fight communism. Keep care. You take care, Jason. Have a good flight. Chick Magnet. That's my buddy. It's probably at least my buddy Woods from the Marine Corps. That dude is fucking hilarious. What's up, man? How you doing? He said, "What's your KD?" Max Path. Max, what's up, man?
Wait, what's your KD?
That means kill death ratio. Well, I'm still alive. I don't think I killed anyone. Max Path. Hey, bro, just popping in to say hi. What's up, man? Good to see you. Did you have a good Valentine's Day? Casey, I hunt all my deer with 5.56 in Florida, but when I hunt deer in Colorado, I use my 30-06. Right on. Casey said was, "What's up, Max?" But yeah, it is funny with hunters. Because I was thinking about like all the different types of people there are when it comes to shooting stuff. Because it's like you got, all the different styles. There's like military guys and there's special forces, right? There's cops and then there's SWAT. And there's the federal agencies, which, then there's competition guys. And there's kind of different tiers to the competition too, based on what they're doing. And then there's hunters. There's guys that just shoot. What?
I gave her some measuring spoons and measuring cups, and she's having so much fun.
Good. Wow, she's so cute. But anyway, there's all these different types of shooters, right? And really, hunters probably shoot the least. Like they don't shoot that often. Like at the range, they'll come in right before deer season with just enough ammo to figure out that they didn't mount their scope properly. Sometimes, I'm not saying all of them, but that's like I see that happen several times. But they barely shoot ever, and it's like their one chance to get their gun zeroed before they fucking fly across the country or something to go hunting. But they really don't shoot much. And when I worked at the gun shop, it was funny that they would come in looking for some super fancy, awesome equipment. And then they're like, "Oh, yeah, we're only going to be shooting like 100 yards." And it's like, what? Or even 200. 200 was a common number. And it's like, you don't need shit to hit at 200 yards. Like, you really don't need much. Like, iron sights would honestly probably be fine for a lot of people. Or a simple dot or a cheap scope, but they'd be looking for something Gucci, and sometimes they'd be wanting something super heavy and super accurate, and it's like it's 200 yards with a full power rifle round. You're gonna do fine. Everyone's saying, "Hey, Max, Chick Magnet, aha, miss you, bud. Love seeing you and the fam on Facebook. Good to see you guys thriving. Thanks, man. Good to see you too." Yeah, Woods was epically hilarious.
Yeah. You pushed all your toys away. You make them all go away.
And it's funny when Woods would get mad, he wouldn't even raise his voice that much. He'd be like, "Hey, shut the fuck up." That's like him yelling that volume. Costing me bag. My boss was a big game hunter who traveled to Alaska. You got to type a little bit better than that. ALSKA. Alska.
You get it.
Alska.
Probably typing on his phone, dude.
I know. To Alaska. And thank you for correcting it. There we go. To Alaska and Africa to hunt. I went to his house a few times, and he had a box of ammo for every gun. Hunter don't really shoot. Yep, hunter don't shoot. I remember being super annoyed with my grandpa when we went to zero R rifles when I was a kid for deer season, and he only bought like 2 or 3 boxes. I'm like, I thought we were fucking shooting. What is this? Like he got me 20 rounds to get my gun zeroed, which is more than enough, but I wanted to shoot some shit too. When you don't get to go shooting ever, when you're a kid and you get to shoot finally, and you spend all your time playing with G.I. Joes and playing old school Delta Force games and Rainbow Six on PC, you want to fucking shoot when you go to the range. It's like I remember my first time shooting an AR-15 when I was a kid. They only had one 20-round box for me to shoot, and that's when ammo was dirt cheap. And I was just like, well, goddamn, I want to actually shoot some shit. It was cool. I appreciated it, but come on, man. You're going to give a kid an experience, you know? Like, let him shoot more than a box of ammo. And I know I gave you shit for mistyping, but seriously, every time I watch a live stream and I go to type something, it always gets fucked up. And I'll end up spending so much time trying to correct it that the topic has changed has changed so long ago that I don't even want to comment it anymore. Woods, did you have a happy Valentine's Day?
By the time we get to the end of the live stream, I'm always so sleepy.
Yeah. And baby's so cute.
That's you.
Cost me a bag, do you? I don't know. I mean, so I've always wanted to have a reason, like to keep a silenced pistol with me. So like in my medical bag, I was thinking it'd be really dope to keep a silencer in there. Why would I need it? I mean, I guess if the world went, like a bug out bag, the world goes to shit and I need to get somewhere quietly, I guess. But really, the biggest reason why it would just be to have an excuse to have a silenced pistol with me, It's not even a super practical thing. But I guess if you needed to be sneaky, it'd be cool to have. I think if you're going to try to make something quiet, though, maybe a 45, but I don't even know how quiet like a Glock 21 with a silencer is. I'm not that worried about it. If I were seriously buying silencers for stuff, I would get them for rifles. But even then, it's like I got a long list of shit that I want to buy, and silencers for anything is far down the list. And for pistol is way after rifles. I'd rather have like 5 silenced rifles than even think about silencing a pistol. Chick Magnet, my favorite story is still the one about you and Master Guns when we were out in the field and he was yelling at you about your tilting your gun and then lowering your glasses to talk to him. Wait, I know you remember. Master Guns? Shit. Was it like I was looking at him like this to talk to him? Or was I like doing this? I don't even remember. You got to tell me that one again. Fucking so many times we get yelled at by higher ups in the Marine Corps, it's bullshit. Like if I was tilting my glasses, I'm guessing that's because they're all fogged up or because they're slipping down my face with all sweat. Valentine's Day is a contradiction made by the man. My girl's not happy I don't celebrate it. Oh.
Didn't you laugh too hard?
No bullshit. You're the one who's laughing by her.
No.
Say you're sorry.
Love you.
Cost me bad. God, thanks. Casey Kemp, the problem with a silencer is you really need subsonic ammo to be quiet. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I think like a Glock 21 with a silencer is the only pistol I would really go for. But I don't even know if it'd be worth it. Chick Magnet. Yeah. LMAO. The first. You can't your rifle when clearing houses, and he tried calling you out for it. Oh yeah, that was like a thing I was taught by who was it? Sergeant. Goddamn. Wow, his name is totally escaping me now. I feel like a dick, but whenever I need to remember a name, I totally forget it. But yeah, we were taught to do that, and I wouldn't probably do it now. I don't know. I don't work with big ass ACOGs, but yeah, I wouldn't really do that now. But you know, one of the funny things is with that too is I remember Sergeant Reaver was like, "Don't do that," and I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Just don't do it," and I was like, "Does it cause malfunctions?" He was like, "Yeah." It was like, it doesn't cause malfunctions. He was just trying to have a reason to say why not. They don't. A lot of the times they don't have a why. God, Master Guns was that? David Huffman, are you Christian? Yes, I need to be a better one though. I was going to talk to the Rev about that. Talk about some Jesus stuff with him. Sergeant said so. Well, like I said, you know, the idea was that, and really, it's not horrible. It's just not that great either, where it makes, you know, like where it's something you need to do. But, you know, you got 4-power ACOG, and you got a target that is so close you can measure it by feet, right? So you just, instead of looking through the ACOG, you just cant it, which literally guys put fucking, you know, red dot and iron sights at that same angle and mount them to the gun. So in a way, I guess we're cutting edge, only we're point shooting. But you can't it, you just look over, and basically, you know, if there's a dude that's, I mean, you can do this like 5-7 yards away, which is inside a room. You just look canted over it, you can hit them, you know. And then if you need to be more precise, cant it back to the damn ACOG. But yeah, people freak out about that. I don't know. Then again, but we learned a lot of retarded shit in the Marine Corps too. Like, I mean, just look at the way the rifle qual is set up, right? Like all these rules about like, you can't put your magazine on the deck, and like the way they would tell you to stand. Like I was gonna yell that at the rifle range because I did like the Chris Costa grip on it, which is literally something that everyone does now. And we were taught in that special operations training group class we did. And I got yelled at because that's a combat stance. You have to use a marksman stance. So you have to do this dumb shit, which I can never fucking hit anything doing this because it's awful and not stable at all. But, you know, even if you don't exaggerate the elbow out, but doing this with your arm to stabilize the rifle in the stand, that's the worst fucking dumbest position ever. It does not work. But yeah, so they said I had to use that stance because that's a marksmanship stance. Casey said, thumbs up on this video, guys, or down if you're a baller like me. Yes, putting thumbs down on the videos helps. It does. You can do thumbs up or thumbs down. It probably used to help more when we could see how many people gave thumbs down, though. But all right, guys, it is 9:30. Woods, you'll have to remind me of more times that me and other people were getting yelled at. Maybe he wasn't a master guns. I don't remember. He was a supermoto, had a bronze star for dropping a grenade down a hole. And what are you talking about? Gunnar Vigiani and Arms contact, and he grabbed my radio and was like, "Nah, we're getting shot at by AKs and PKs, small arms fire. All right, bro, chill. We're getting shot at. LOL." All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gunner Virginia. Yeah. He yelled at. Okay. Well. Okay. All right. So Gunner Vigiani is a goddamn war hero. Like, no shit. Oh wait, are you talking about him? All right. I don't want to disparage anyone. That'll be a story I just tell in class. But the way he reloaded, because he taught a goofy ass reload. But anyways, we'll talk about that some other time. Someone just remind me if you want to know the goofiest way to reload a rifle that we were taught. Remind me next live stream or ask me in class or something. We'll talk about it. Pretty horrendous stuff. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Well, it's great to have you back, man. Good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. I don't really check Facebook or talk to anyone that much. I'm just bad at it. But good to have you here, man. Casey, Everett, looking forward to this Saturday with you guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Keep fighting communism. And remember, that training saves lives.